Afternoon everybody, or evening, or even good morning, wherever you are. So now we are into week 8. Yes, week 8. This is the beginning of week 8. And as usual, I'm hoping that we're all good, we're all healthy, we're all safe and enjoying the sunshine. This week's going to be majorly warm, so I hope you manage to get out and stay distant from people and enjoy the sun a bit. So this practice today is going to be more of a traditional hatha, not so much of a flow, but just kind of holding positions, a little bit Iyengar, which is what I would term the purest version of yoga. Getting the poses right, the traditional poses like triangle and warrior, and just getting them right and holding them there a little bit longer than we would normally, which in a way is a really good strengthening practice to hold the poses for a little bit longer than normal and getting them right rather than deepening them, just getting them right and holding them. So let's just begin by, as always, sitting on our sit bones, kicking the tailbone out, hands on knees, nice lengthening up through the spine, shoulders back and softly down, and neck long, and close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more, deep breath in and out. And keeping the eyes closed, just we'll work our focus up the spine, vertebra by vertebra. And really, as you do, really feel yourself lengthening up through the spine, through the neck, through from the crown of your head up, as if someone's pulling you up from the crown of your head. You're really stretching through. You can feel some space in your ribs happening. You can feel your chest opening because your shoulders are back and down. You can really start to feel a little stretch through the stomach muscles and your neck lengthening up through the neck. Good. Taking a nice deep breath in again through the nose, out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in and out. Last one, deep breath in, make it a good one, and a full breath out. Good, and just open your eyes. Okay, taking your hands into prayer position, keeping the back straight, long, chest push forward, shoulders down. Breathing in. As you exhale, raise the arms up, squeeze the arms into the ears, have some space between the hands, so you're really stretching up and holding it there, taking the arms back as far as you can so you feel it down through your shoulders into your back, stretching into your back, stretching the stomach muscles, opening the chest. Good. Keep stretching up, keep being mindful of the shoulders not coming forward and the arms not coming forward. Keep the arms back, chest push forward. Good. One more breath there. And we're going to breathe in. And this time as you exhale, take the hands down to behind you onto the floor. So you're really squeezing the shoulder blades together, pushing the chest forward. Fingertips on the mat, holding it there. Being mindful of what's going on in the back. Really stretching and lengthening up through the spine. Feeling it down through your big muscles in your back, the QLs, down into your lower back. Good, we're going to breathe in, bring the arms up, stretching up again, keep stretching up and exhale, keep the arms up, holding it there, stretching, stretching, make it really active. Going to turn the music down. Good, we're going to breathe in again. As you exhale, take the hands down to the floor. Fingertips to the floor, take them back. Stretching up through the spine, with the chest pushed forward. Nice long back, pull in the stomach muscles, really be conscious of what's going on, but the stomach muscles engage the core. So you're making it really live. It's not comfortable, let's just sit and cross-legged and see how we are. It's an active pose. So keeping the back long, we're going to take our hands into goddess pose. So make sure, and just make sure that you can, I can see myself, you might not be able to. But make sure that the elbows are around about the same height as the shoulders. And you're taking your arms back, really pushing the chest forward. Again, engaging the core, being mindful of what's going on in the back, down through the back, strengthening the muscles in the back, strengthening the spine, into your shoulders, really feeling the shoulders work and strengthen. Keep it there. Your arms are going to start aching, your shoulders are going to start aching, but keep the shoulders back, the chest pushed forward. Really feel the strength and the stretch. And breathe into it. Make it easier by breathing into that position. Following your breath. Make it a nice inhale and an exhale. Nice and slow. Good. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, palms together or palms facing to it, and stretch up. Again, stretching up. Working on the back and the shoulders and the arms. Good. Breathe in. As you exhale, you're coming down again. Elbows to shoulder level. Take the arms back. Squish the shoulder blades together. Push the chest forward. Be mindful of the back, of the stomach muscles. Engage the core. Nice mudra, hand gesture. Really spread the palms so it's not limp. We don't do limp. Good, we're going to do this one more time. So inhale. As you exhale, palms facing each other, reach up, taking the arms back, squeeze them into the ears if you can, reaching up through the spine, through the neck and up, through the arms, engaging the core. I forgot to mention my new yoga pants. You'll see them when we stand up. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, take it down again. Just one more time. Rearrange the elbows to make sure that they're back and they're in line with the shoulders. Holding it there. Your arms are going to ache now. Really ache. But it's all for the greater good. Arms are going to be toned for the summer, for your garden. Feeling that sensation. Good. We're going to breathe in. Taking the arms up one more time on the exhale. Breathing in. As you exhale, take them all the way down. Fingertips to the floor and just holding it there. Pushing the chest forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Good. So we're keeping the left hand, taking it behind us. The right hand is going on the left knee, doing our normal twist. So reaching up through the spine, twisting over to the left, looking over that left shoulder, using the hand on the knee to leave yourself around a bit more. Good, take one more breath there. Come back round to centre, over to the other side. So right hand behind, left hand on left knee. No, left hand on right knee. Lengthening up through the spine, then twisting, looking over your right shoulder. Engage the core. Keep the stomach muscles nice and firm and engaged. And breathe. Keep the breathing regular. Oh, you've got to keep your breathing regular, otherwise you might keel over. We don't want anyone keeling over. So, I do miss the classes. Anyway, one more breath here. And bring it back round to centre. We're just going to manoeuvre the legs a bit. So you might want to get a cushion or a block if you've got one. I'm going to get a cushion. So the right leg is staying in as if it was cross-legged. The left leg, the left foot is going behind. This is what's known as the deer pose. I don't know why, because it doesn't look much like a deer. No. Anyway, we'll not go there. I'm feeling a bit weird today. Well, not weird, just excitable maybe. So it might be a bit like this. I think it's because it's very hot out there. And it sends me insane, the heat. Anyway, enough of that. So into the deer pose. So the right leg is as if it would be cross-legged. And the left foot is behind. And just into this sort of position. If you find it hard to make that leg go right behind you, you can come and bring it out to the front. Try to ease it back to the foot right back. Now, notice what's going on with the left buttock. Naturally, the left buttock in this position wants to be lifted with the same as your bent knee. So it wants to be lifted. We want to try and ease that buttock down so the hips are straight. If you can't ease that down, if it's a struggle, and it's got to be again an active position. So you know, if I relax, my hip will just automatically come up. I need to keep forcing it down. Forcing is the wrong way. Gently pushing it down. If you find that difficult, take your block or a cushion and stick it under the opposite buttock. Under the buttock, which should, if you move it about a bit, which should sort of let that left hip sink down a bit. If you need two cushions, stick two cushions, just so that you feel your hips are nice and straight. I'm going to just take a breath or two here. And just trying to observe where you feel a stretch. You might just feel it in this left thigh. You might feel it in the left hip. And just holding it there for a breath or two. Good. We're going to take our hands in front and breathe in. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward. And then just come down to as far as you can. You might come down onto your forearms, you might want to be able to stretch your arms right out in front and ease yourself down. You'll start feeling it in your hip, in your lower back and into your thigh. Just down as far as you can, breathing into the stretch. Good. One more breath there. And easing back up. So staying like this with the cushion or the block under it so that left hip is eased down a bit. We're going to take a twist to the right. So left hand or right knee, right hand behind and twist. Lengthen up again through the spine and twist. Twists are really good for energizing and detoxing. And, well, some people are drinking quite a lot because they can, because they're not driving anywhere. So it's important to do twists on a daily basis if you're drinking on a daily basis. Not that I'm condoning this. Healthy mind, healthy body, body temple, but a few gin and tonics once a week is fine. Because it's refreshing, especially in this heat. Good, one more breath. And ease back round. So we're going to unfold from this situation. And we're going to do the other side. So The left foot is in like it would be cross-legged, and the right foot is behind, bent at the knee, right behind. And again, if that right buttock is off the floor, put the cushion or the block under the left buttock so the other one sinks down, so the right buttock sinks down. And just holding it there, hands on the knees, nice straight back, lengthen up through the spine, pull the stomach muscles in, engage the core, really make it an active pose, an active deer. Oh dear. Good, so we're going to take our hands in front this time again and breathe in, and as you exhale, ease down over your legs, just as far as you can go. If you want to go down, right down onto the floor you can. The further you go, the more you'll feel it in your legs and your right hip. You might feel it in your left hip. Left inner thigh, I reckon. Good, take one more breath there. And ease back up. So we're staying in this position. We're taking our left hand behind, right hand on the left knee, reaching up through the spine for another twist. Looking over that left shoulder, really pushing the chest forward. Really feeling the twist. Just acknowledge where the twist is happening in your spine and in your shoulders and your neck. Good, one more breath there. And ease back round to centre. So we can get rid of the cushion or block. Fling it to one side. Fling and undo our legs. We're coming onto all fours now, just to move the spine a little bit before we stand up to do our sun salutation. So, usual stuff. You can see my new yoga pants. This is Ruby Fury. This is one of my yogis has told me about these, and I just love them. They're fancy pants. Anyway, shout out for Ruby Fury. They're an English company as well, which is always good to support an English company. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. We'll move the spine with the breath. So as you inhale, kick the tailbone out and look up. And exhale, round the spine. Push it to the ceiling, tuck the tummy in. Inhale, nice slow breath, curving the spine the other way, looking up. Exhale, round the spine, nice and slowly with the out breath. Inhale, bring it up again. Nice, slow, nourishing breaths, and exhale, round the spine, push it to the ceiling. Good, two more, inhale, up. Exhale, round the spine. One more, inhale, up. And exhale, round. Good, and come back to flat back. We're going straight up into downward dog, so tuck the toes under and hoof yourself up, downward dog. So, easing gently the ankles down. If your ankles are flat on the floor, ease your feet back so that you've got a bit of give, so that you've got a challenge. You're challenging yourself a little bit more. Push the chest down towards your thighs to straighten the back. Bend your knees slightly and really stick your bottom in the air. Push the chest to the thighs so you feel it across your back. Good. Inhale. Come forward on the exhale, one foot, then the other towards your hands. Good. Inhale, look up, and exhale, fold in. Inhale, bring your arms up and back, and exhale, bring them down. Good. We're going to do 3 sun salutations, and then we're going to go into the standing poses. So, come to the front edge of your mat, feet slightly apart, shoulders back and down, lengthen up through the spine. We're going to just tuck the tummy in, tuck the bottom in, hands either side, looking forward. Just close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in. And out through the mouth. Again, deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Open your eyes, breathe in, bring your arms up, looking up at the ceiling. As you exhale, fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back, one foot and the other, into plank. Shoulders over wrists, holding it there. 2 nice breaths. Good. Then come either down, flat on the floor, or into chaturanga, so hovering, and up to upward facing dog. Breathing in, tuck your toes under, and as you exhale, go up to downward dog. Set your downward dog, feet hip width apart. Ease the ankles down so you feel the stretch down through the back of the legs. Engage the core, pull the tummy muscles in, push your chest towards your thighs, even if you have to bend your knees, so you feel it across your shoulder blades, into your shoulders, down your arms, and breathe. Good, breathing in. Come forward on the breath out, one foot, then the other. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, take them down. We're going to go into another one. Inhale, bring the arms up, look up to the sky. Exhale, fold, hands to the floor, even if you have to bend your knees. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, step back, one foot, then the other, and come into plank. Holding it there, 2 nice nourishing breaths. Good, take it down, either straight to the floor or hovering and up, pushing up to upward facing dog. Good, breathing in, tucking the toes under, and exhale, go up to upward facing dog. Downward dog, down dog. Downward facing dog. Lengthen down through the back of the legs. Feel that lovely stretch down through the back of the legs. Then take a bend in the knee, push your chest towards your thighs. Each time we're going to just hold it for a little bit longer. If you feel like you can keep your back nice and straighten your legs to try and feel and observe the nice stretch that you get down through the back of the legs and your shoulders, strengthening your shoulder blades, across your shoulders, down into your arms. Good, one more breath. Good, breathing in and coming forward on the breath out, one foot, then the other. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, bring your arms up, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, take them down. One more. Inhale, arms up, look at the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Hands to the floor, even if you have to bend your knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back. One foot, then the other, into plank. 2 breaths. Try not to bring the hips down or have them up. Try to make your back nice and straight. It's very good because I can see what I'm doing. Good, taking it down, either flat on the floor and up to upward facing dog or into chaturanga and push up. Good. Breathe in, tuck your toes under, go up to downward dog. One more downward dog and we're going to leave it here for a bit. So, Easing those ankles down, feeling the stretch down through the ankles, down through the back of the legs, sorry, lengthening down through the back of the legs. Take a bend in the knee, push your chest towards your thighs, holding it there, breathing into the stretch. Pull in the stomach muscles, make it active. See if we can keep the back straight and stretch the legs straight. Holding it there, a couple more breaths. Good, breathing in. Come forward on the breath out, see if you can jump. If not, then step. Jumping towards your hands, breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold in. Breathe in, bring your arms up to the top, and exhale, take them down. Good. Right, shake the arms out just in case you might feel the tops of your arms are into your shoulders, a little bit of an ache. That's normal. Okay, because we've done quite a lot of work on our arms so far. So we're going to just, you're going to face me, so we're going to just take the right leg back and the left foot is facing the short front edge of the mat. The right leg is in either at 45 degrees or 90 facing me, toes facing me. Either way, bring your torso so it's facing towards me, or facing towards the long edge of the mat. We're going to breathe in, we're going into the triangle, so breathe in, bring the arms up, nice shoulder level. And as you exhale, we're hinging at the hips, coming down with the right arm, up with left. Down as far as you can go, just as far, but don't bring the torso down. You need to keep the torso facing me. Stretch up with the right hand, looking up at the right hand if you can, taking it back as far as you can, so you're opening the chest. And we're holding it there for a few minutes. Well, maybe not a few minutes, but maybe say another 5 breaths. Holding it there, a bit longer than we would normally. Feeling the stretch down through the side, the right hand side of your torso, down through the left leg. The further you go, you'll feel it down through your left thigh, down into your side of your waist. Good. 2 more breaths. And then we're going to inhale, ease back up on the exhale. Good. Turn the feet around. So this time the right foot is facing the other short edge and the left foot is in at an angle or facing towards the long edge, towards me. Bring the torso round so it's facing the long edge, so your hips are twisted as it were towards, or this leg is twisted. We're going to breathe in, bring your arms up to shoulder level. And as you exhale, take the right hand down to the right leg and the left arm up. Look up at that left hand. Take the left arm as far back so you can feel that side of your chest opening. And again, take it down as far as you want to. Nice long line between the top arm and the bottom. And breathe. Really stretching up with that top arm. Try not to bring your body down, try to keep the torso facing forward. And we'll do 2 more breaths there. Good, breathing in and come up on the breath out. taking the hands down. We're going to turn the feet around again. So this time you might want to twizzle that right foot around a bit more, because our body is going to try and face over. So the hips might not be able to go all the way around, but just go way around as far as you can, facing over that left leg. Good. We're taking the hands behind us. Now, you can either go into prayer position between your shoulder blades, but if that's not possible, then just hold on to your forearms. That's totally fine. So we're looking over that left leg. Breathe in, look up. As you exhale, just fold down, kick the tailbone out, ease your chest down towards your thigh, just as far as it will go. It's quite an intense stretch, so just ease it down. Be mindful of where your edge is. Try not to force it, because it is quite an intense stretch for the hamstring. Just ease yourself down, breathe. Holding it there. Keep the breath going, the breath with a stretch. And we're going to do 2 more breaths there. So staying bent down, just drop the hands down to the floor. You're going to need to bend that left knee. Take the hands forward so that your hands can go on flat on the mat. And twizzle that right foot so that both feet are facing the same way to the front short edge of your mat. So about now, when your chest is on your thigh, you'll start feeling it down through the back of that thigh. Good old hamstring. Try not to straighten the leg and just push down with that right leg, that right ankle, making the right thigh active. And then we're going to push up onto this left leg and straighten the right up, just as far as it will go. Holding it there. Try to be mindful that both hips are facing down towards the mat. Again, it's quite intensive. Good. Bring that right foot down and ease yourself up to the top. Okay, a bit more of a gap, turn the feet around, a bit more of a gap between the legs because we've come up in a strange way. So this time, just twizzle the left foot in a bit, and we're facing over. We're going to turn the body to face over the right leg. So taking the hands either into prayer position behind or holding onto the forearms, whichever's comfortable and doable. Facing over that right leg. Breathe in, bring your arms up. Breathe in, look up. As you exhale, fold down that right leg. Again, just to where you find the edge, to where you feel comfortable. Breathing into the stretch. Nice, nourishing, regular breaths. That was the office phone, by the way. Good, one more breath. We're going to take the hands down. Just ease the knee. Bend that right knee. Place the chest on the knee. Hands on the mat. Twizzle the left foot around so both feet are facing the same way. Ease that left ankle down, so that this leg is active and straight. This knee is bent, but we're coming down over that knee. And just to intensify the stretch here, you can just take the hips back, push back and straighten this leg if you can. So bending that neck, taking the arms forward, and then we're coming up onto the right leg, straightening it, hips facing down and lifting that left leg up. Quite an intense stretch down that right leg. Bending that leg, bringing the left back down and coming up. Good. This time we're going to nice wide space between both feet. Both legs are straight and both feet are facing towards me, or towards the long edge of the mat. We're going to take our middle fingers into hip joints. Shoulders back, nice straight spine. Breathe in. As you exhale, you're kicking the tailbone out, hinging at the hips. So you're pulling back with the finger into the hips, hinging, taking yourself down to a flat back. Keep looking up so that the back doesn't curve, the shoulders don't curve. And holding it again. Again, nice deep stretch down through the insides of your thighs into the hamstrings. So keep looking up, keep pushing the chest down. Now we can release and relax. So release the hands down, relax the back of the neck and the head. Let all of your hair fall down to the mat. And just shake it all out as much as you got of it. I've got a lot. It's getting long. And just hang there. If you can put your hands on the floor, you can. Or you can hold on to your forearms and just let yourself hang. And just enjoy that stretch down through your legs. Easing out the spine. Try to really be mindful of the back of the neck and the shoulders all being relaxed. Good. We're just going to ease back up to a straight back. Look at my hair. I've got big hair. Ease back up to a straight back. Then we're going to just twizzle those feet out to the side so they're pointing outwards, ankles in, toes out. And we're going to go into a good old bending the knees, taking the forearms onto your thighs, dropping the bottom down, holding it there, feeling a nice big stretch, inner thigh into the groin. We can make it live or active, whatever you want to call it. I like to just swing my pants, no, swing about a bit. Good, we're going to ease up slightly. And as we ease up, we're pushing the hips forward, nice straight back so that the body is stacked over the hips. Feeling it now into the top of the thighs, really into those muscles. Those thigh muscles are going to feel it, be sculpted into those quads. Holding it there, keep pushing the hips forward. Body stacked over hips, so we're not leaning forward, we're taking it back, pushing the chest forward. taking the bottom down. You can feel the muscles in your thighs, in your quads really going for it. Good, one more breath. And then straighten those legs. Excellent, bring the feet together and really shake those legs out because you're going to feel it in your hips. So hips, we've opened up the hips, we've made those thighs work. Right, more hip, more hip. So, standing with your feet hip width apart, we're going to go into a chair. So, taking a bend in the knee, and we're going to stick the bottom out and take it down. So we're about, as if we're about to sit on a chair. So that's about as far as we want to go. You can go down further if you want, but kick the tailbone out, and then bring the arms up. So immediately you start feeling it in your thighs. Breathe. Good, one more breath. Keep the legs bent, keep the arms down. Good, take the hands into prayer position. So the left elbow is onto the right outside of the right knee. Twist, keep the legs where they are. Twist, look up to the right shoulder, right elbow. Right elbow is pointing to the ceiling for a twist. Levering yourself around with that elbow on the knee. Good, one more breath. So we're having the same stance here, but just come into the centre. Taking our hands back into prayer position, we're going to go the other side. So left elbow onto the outside of the right knee, right elbow pointing to the ceiling, twist and look up to that left elbow up to the ceiling. Feel the twist. Feel your thighs still making the effort. One more breath there. Good. Bring yourselves back to centre. And then just keep your hands relaxed down, but just straighten the legs. Into a forward fold. If you can, bind with your fingers and your toes, go ahead. If not, just take them to the back of your legs. Just make sure your legs are nice and straight. Breathing in. As you exhale, just take your elbows out to the side and ease yourself down a bit further. If you need to take a slight bend in the knee to get yourself down a bit more bent, then do so. But just take a slight, just soften the knee rather than bend them totally. Just take a slight soften. Good. Take one more breath. And then just unbind, straighten the legs totally and unfold. Uncurl your body vertebra by vertebra nice and slowly. Let your head hang, your arms hang. Use the stomach muscles to ease yourself up. Really pull the stomach muscles in as you come up to the top. There's the phone again. Apologies. When you get to the top, just round the spine. Round the shoulders. Apologies for the phone. Good. So we're just going to come down onto the floor now. You might want to just shake your legs out a little bit. Just boogie about a bit. Okay, so just coming down onto the floor, we're going to do some good old stretches in front on the mat. So knees nice and wide, soles of the feet together, into the groin. Just because we've done a lot on the thighs, this will kind of ease out the thighs a bit, but give us a good stretch for, and a hip open, a good, open up the hips a bit and use the muscles in the hips, around the hips, the deep tissue muscles. So soles together, holding onto the feet, the ankles, toes, wherever you can. Really reach up through the spine. Take a bounce in the knee if you want to. Holding it there. It's a good job it's you lot. It's not very professional, is it? Having a phone ringing. Sorry. It's because the office is getting busier. Things are getting busier. Okay, so as usual, we're going to just ease the feet out about a foot and a half away from us, from the body. Keep holding on, stretching up through the spine, breathe in. And as you exhale, ease yourself down over the legs and just hold it there. Find your edge, hold it there and breathe into the stretch. We're going to hold it there for a bit. And just be mindful of where you can feel the stretch. The more you come down, you might feel it in the base of your spine, around the base of your back, the muscles at the bottom of your back. Feeling it into your hips, into your thighs, inner thighs, hamstrings, your groin. It's a good hip opener, this one. You can push your hips down a bit more if you want a little bit more. All the hips. Good, one more breath there. And then easing back up. Okay, so we're going to take both legs out in front. See my feet. Flex the feet towards you. Breathe in, bring your arms up. As you exhale, reaching forward, bending down over the legs, holding on to wherever you can. If it's not your feet, you can hold on to your legs, your ankles, wherever you can. If you've got your feet, if you've got a strap, you can put the strap or a tie or anything that will go over your feet so that you can hold yourself down and ease yourself down little bit by little bit, finding the edge, breathing into it, easing down. Finding that the breath will always help you go a little bit further. Good, one more breath there. and easing back up. Okay, so the left foot is coming into the groin. You're going to just hold on to that foot, lengthen up through the spine, really pull that knee into your chest. Then take that foot to the outside of the right thigh. We're going to hold on with the right arm, take the left hand behind, stretch up and twist. So the more you pull this left knee over to the right, the more you'll feel it in your glute. If you want a little extra twist, you can take that arm onto the outside, and it's quite a good twist. Twist around, looking over your left shoulder. Good, one more breath. Easing back round. Just one more stretch, taking that knee over to the right, feeling it in your left glute. Back nice and straight. A little bit more of a glute stretch. Just put the foot down, ease the knee down. You can put a cushion under that knee if you need to support it, and then fold down. If it's too much for that foot there, you can place it down on the mat and ease down. Good, one more breath there. And then we're going to ease back up. So keeping the leg where it is, we're going to take this right leg and just ease it into cross-leg position, but we're going to keep hold of this left foot. Now, try to put the left foot into the crook of the right arm, the left arm underneath, so you're rocking your baby. And the more you reach up through the spine, the more you'll start to feel it in your glute, your left glute, this glute. And the more you take it round that way, the more you'll feel it. Good hip opener, good glute stretch, stretching up through the spine, rocking your baby, lifting it up, helps the glute, stretches the glute more. Just play with it a bit. Play with your baby. Okay. So then we're going to take ourselves into half lotus. Half lotus, the left foot on to the right thigh. If that's too difficult, place it in front, down on the mat in front of the right leg. Kick the tailbone out, hands in front, breathing in. As you exhale, ease down over those legs, down to as far as you can, feeling it in that left glute, left hip. If you can take your head all the way down, just take your hands into this position, head on the mat, holding on. 4 fingers pointing to the top of the ceiling. And breathe. One more breath there. And then easing yourself back up. Okay, so unfolding. And this time the left leg is out out straight, and the right foot is into the inner thigh. We're going to hold on, hug that right knee into the chest. Keep flexing the left foot towards you so that left leg is active. Reaching up through the spine, pushing the chest into the knee. Good, we're then going to take this right foot onto the outside of the left leg. Hold on with the left arm, pull that knee over to the left. Feeling it slight in your glute. Nice straight back. And then taking that hand behind, right hand behind, and twisting, holding the arm, pulling the knee over to the left. And then for a bit more of a twist, you can take that arm onto the outside and really twist around. It's quite an intense twist, this one. Good, one more breath there. And then ease back round to centre. So we're then just going to place that foot on the leg if that's too much, and ease the right knee down. If that's too much, just place the foot onto the inner thigh on the floor. Support the knee if you need to, put cushion underneath. And breathe in and fold down that left leg on the breath out. Good, one more breath there. Bring yourself back up. So we're holding on to this right foot. We're bringing the left foot into sort of a cross-leg position. Right foot into the left crook of the arm. Holding on to the knee like you're holding on to a baby. So your right arm is holding on to your right knee underneath. And then rocking that baby and just feeling, playing with where you can take it up, over, cross, bringing the foot up and in, feeling it where you can, playing with the position, manoeuvring the position so that you can feel a bit more of an intense stretch in your glutes, or glute. Well, actually it's glutes, gluteus minus gluteus maximus. Nice straight back, rocking the baby. And then you can stop rocking, place baby's head, I don't know which is the head anyway. Place the foot into half lotus or on the floor in front, so it's a different dynamic, different, one leg's in front of the other because we're working this glute, this thigh and glute now. Kick the tailbone out, hands on the mat in front, breathe in, and as you exhale, ease down over those legs. And if you can get your head on the floor, don't worry if you can't, if you can just stay on top of your forearms, if that's enough of a stretch. If you want to go down further, you can ease yourself down, put your head on the mat, take your hands into this position with your forefingers up to the sky, ease your head down and relax into that position. Good, one more breath there. And then start just to ease yourself up Okay, so we're going to unfold the legs and literally just come down onto the floor. So just come to the front edge of your mat, round the spine, hold on to your knees underneath and just curl yourself down, bring your knees into your chest, hug them, really hug them, rock from side to side, massage the base of your spine, be mindful and just observe how the spine is being massaged, going round and round. Keeping the knees in, take the arms out to the side, take your knees down to the left, look over to the right, step for a twist. Bring yourselves back to centre, your knees, your head, and take your knees down to the right and look over to the left. Good, bring your knees back to centre and hug them again. And then take yourself down with your legs nice and straight on the floor. We're going into relaxation now, so if you want to put a cushion under your head, put a blanket over you, do that now. Make yourselves comfortable. I'm going to disconnect the phone. So make yourselves comfortable in a lying down position, making your back relax down into the mat, and we'll do our 3 Tibetan cleansing breaths. So take a nice deep breath in through the nose, really fill the lungs up, and HA out, pushing the air out as you HA out. Inhale again, nice slow deep breath, filling the lungs up. HA out, forceful. Inhale again, last one, nice deep breath in, and HA out. And then just let your breath settle, become soft and natural. A soft inhalation and exhalation. And we start to relax from the toes upwards, so relaxing your toes, the soles of your feet, your ankles, the tops of your feet. Relaxing up through the legs, your calf muscles, shins, knees and thighs. Relaxing the hips and pelvis, and letting the stomach muscles be soft. Relaxing your spine down into the mat, vertebra by vertebra, release the spine. And release any tension from your chest and your shoulders. And taking your relaxation down through your arms, relaxing the tops of your arms, your elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, thumbs. Relaxing the back of your neck and your throat, your jaw, your chin, your cheeks. Relax your eyes, your eyelids, your eyebrows, your forehead and the top of your head. And just allow a wave of relaxation to flow from the top of your head through your body to your toes. a nice wave with your breath. Follow your breath, a natural inhalation, exhalation. And just let your mind just be still. Let your body be still. Be mindful of any other tension that you hold anywhere else in your body. And just observe that and just let that tension be released. Let yourself sink into the mat. And let yourself relax. And be content and safe. And let it go. Let go of the ways you thought life would unfold, the holding of plans and dreams or expectations. Let it all go. Save your strength to swim with the tide. The choice to fight what is here before you now will only result in struggle, fear, and desperate attempts to flee from the very energy you long for. Just let it go. Let it all go and flow with the grace that washes through your days, whether you receive it gently or with all your quills raised to defend against invaders. Let it all go. Take this on faith. The mind may never find the explanations that it seeks, but you will move forward nonetheless. Let go, and the wave's crest will carry you to known shores beyond your wildest dreams or destinations. Let it go and find the place of rest, peace, and tranquility. Let it go. And then start to bring your awareness back into the room, into your home, onto your mat. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. And just take a nice slow deep breath in through the nose and a full breath out through the mouth. Gently. And in your own time, gently just bring your knees to your chest, roll over onto your right or your left side. And then again, start with your eyes closed, start to ease yourself up to cross-legged position or seated position. And once you're up, take your hands over your eyes and open your eyes behind your hands, bringing your hands down into your heart space, prayer position. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support, your continuing following, practicing. I hope you're all well, and I hope you're doing well, and until next time.